And now we're going to learn how to read O. So we read this vowel as O when it's stressed. It means when we emphasize it in any word. And we read O like R when it's not stressed. It means when another vowel is stressed, not O. So it's a very simple rule, but we need to practice. Let's look at examples. Kot. Kot. That's how we say cat. Kot. Why do I read O like O here? Because it's the only one vowel and it's obviously stressed and emphasized. Kot. Kot. Next one, dom. Dom, which is home or house. And as you can see, these short words with only one O, we always read like O because it's the only one vowel and it's obviously stressed. So when you see short words with O in the middle, we never read it like A. O, kot, dom. No exceptions, by the way. Now let's talk about A. This one is more interesting. So when another vowel is stressed, we read O like A. The question, how do I know which one is stressed? So every time you learn a new word in Russian, you memorize the special stress position. You memorize which vowel is stressed. So you just learn it and memorize it. There's no logic here. So let's start with tomato. Honestly, we say pomidor, and we have the second word, which is tomat, like tomato. Tomat. How we read it? Tomat. Why we read O like A? Because it's not stressed. A stressed in this word. Tomat. And sometimes people who know this rule, they accidentally start emphasizing O that we read like A. So they subconsciously start shift the stress position and they say tomat, tomat, just to show that they know the rule and they need to change O to A. Don't do that, please. This rule is super easy because when another vowel is stressed, this O, which is not stressed, super weak, and it becomes automatically A. Tomat. Tomat. Perfect. Next one is the verb to watch or to look. Смотреть. 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 We read O like A because yes stressed. Another vowel stressed. So O becomes A. Смотреть. Next one is an adjective. Big or large. Try to read it without me. I'll give you some time. Okay. Большой. 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 If you read it like большой or the previous word смотреть, it's totally fine and everyone will understand you. But if you really want to sound like a native, you need to know this rule. We never read O like O when it's not stressed. So, большой. Большой. It's an adjective now. I hope everything was pretty clear. And now let's practice more. What we do when in some particular word we have 2, 3, or 4 O's. Let's look at example. This word means milk. And how we read it? You can try first. So we see the last O is stressed. How do I know that? It's just the only one right way to say milk in Russian with the last stressed O. So this O is not stressed. We read like A. And this O is not stressed either. So we read it like A again. So ma, la, ko. This O is stressed, so we read it like O. Other O's not stressed, we read them both like A. So the trick is that it doesn't matter how many O's we have. If they both not stressed, we read them like A. Even if we have 3 O's and all of them are not stressed, we read them all like A. So no exceptions here. The rule is working, and we just need to know the stress position in every word just to read them correctly. Let's practice more. So I'll give you some time. I want you to read it first without me, and then I'll read it for you, and you'll check yourself. Next word is road. Road. So try to read it. Okay. We see that this O is stressed, so we read it like O. This guy is not stressed. So дорога. 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 Perfect. Next one is dog. Dog. Try to read it first. Okay. Собака. 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 Read all like R, not stressed. Собака. Next one is cow. Cow. Try it first. Okay. Корова. 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 The first O is not stressed. We read like R. Next one is the verb and its infinitive form. To want. To want. Read it first. Okay. Хотеть. 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 If you feel like you need more time, press pause please and take your time and then check yourself. Хотеть. Don't forget the first one is ha. Ha. Хотеть. Perfect. Next one is window. Let's read it. Okay. Окно. 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 We have many words like that when the last vowel is stressed, so it's totally fine for us, and don't be afraid of last stressed vowel. Окно. Not stressed O. Read like A. Next one is an adjective, good, masculine adjective, good. So let's read it. Okay. Хороший. 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 Not stressed O. Read like A. Хороший. Perfect. I hope you're doing great. Fridge. Next one. Fridge. Or refrigerator. Very long word in Russian. Let's do this. Read it first. Okay. Холодильник. 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 If you see Russian like long word, I really recommend to split the word. So stop somewhere like холодильник, especially when it's a word with a soft sign. I really recommend to stop after a soft sign. Холодильник. Or you can do холодильник and then start from the end. дильник, дильник, ладильник, холодильник. And now it's perfect. And the last one. How to say bed, bed. Let's do this. Okay, ready? Кровать, 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 кровать. We did everything about Russian or, so now you know how to read it, and I hope everything was clear. Now you can just find any Russian word and try to read it. So now you know when it's not stressed or, we always read it like R.